All right, people. What does it do? What does it do? We are in the building today, and we're gonna drop a Q&A, but I do have some things to kind of show you guys, like what's going on. All right, so we're gonna get into that as well. I'm just laughing. Katie just sent me a picture of her baby chickens that have just arrived. But as you know, today is the Q&A session for Ken and Glenn. And if you are following along, they brought in the brand new Ecamm beta. So we're going to get into that real quick. Don't forget, if you have questions, drop them into the chat below. And then, we're going to keep it kind of moving. I will remember at some point to go back in and fix a thumbnail to talk about, we're talking about the hot new beta. But we're going to do that. So there's that. Sorry, first, I need to open up this can. My standard issue beverage today is Blackberry Lemonade by Waterloo. It doesn't really have any sugar or anything. But I need my bubbles. My bubbles get me popping. Other cool things I got in today. I got in my Peak Design micro clutches. Basically, as you know, when you're out creating, you need something to hold your camera on. And I use a cuff. Luis has the cuff. I use the cuff all the time. As a matter of fact, on my little baby Rico right here, I have the cuff already on there, right? But sometimes you want something a little bit smaller. What's cool about the cuff is you just put your hand in here like such, spread this baby out, and then you cuff them. And so you can just shoot and not worry about dropping your camera. Like, it's always right at the ready. What's cool with the Peak Design cuff is you can take it off, and then when you're not using it in cuff mode, something I learned from Luis, I don't think I ever paid attention to prior to that, is that you can just magnet it out of the way. Wrong direction. There you go. You can just magnet out the way, so whenever you're not, using it live, you can just still have it there. When you're ready to put it back on the camera, all you gotta do is DC the magnet, aka disconnect, and then put the little thing in there. Boom, back in action, right? So, super excited about that. Yeah, the cuff is the bomb, but Matt, did you pick up the clutch micros? I picked up an L plate and an I plate, so I did pick these bad boys up. So before we get into the demo, let me open these up and show you what's inside the micro clutches. Now, the difference between the L plate and the I plate is the I plate is going to be for a straight butt camera like such, where it's just, pretty much straight. Think Fuji, or think something like the RX1 or ZV1, right? And then the L butt ZV-E1, right? So the L butt would be for something like this, or A7 IV. See, because it has a bigger, bottom end. That was a 6600. This is a ZV-E1. He's stupid. That was the 6600. This is the ZV-E1. Anyway. So let me pop these bad boys open real quick, and then we'll get into the brand new beta action, because it is cool. It is super cool. Matt, if I know you always like to stream with your real deal Holyfield, but trust me, fam, our betas are gangster, so you're going to want to download the new beta, especially after I show you what I'm fitting to show you. Boom. So these are the micro clutches, D. They're a little bit different from the standard clutch, which is why, because I have the PD clutch too for my what was on my 6400. But that camera went 9-9. All right, boom, boom, boom. Let's get into this real quick. Let's do the iPlate, since I have two iPlate cameras here. So basically, when you get in here, what you're going to have is get out of the way, text expander. You're going to have the plate itself, and it comes with, their material is called Hepalon. It's a weird material. Actually, I like it. But it's cool because it gives you an opportunity to, it's really, really strong. It's similar to Kevlar, but, I don't know. I don't think Peak Design invented it, but they use it. What's cool is it's sandwiched just between a little crack on here that allows you to have a little bit of flexibility with the rotation. And there's actually a little bite hole right here if you wanted to put an anchor back on there. So if you have extra Peak Design anchors laying around, which we all do, you still have another place to anchor it if you wish to anchor it with a different strap. The other thing that's cool about this, similar to small rig, if you hit this little button here, you see this little guy pop out? That, my friends, is a wrench. Of course, you need two hands to get it out. That is a wrench so that you can, tighten the piece. I love when companies do that, put the wrench on the body. My small rig cages all have wrench on the body because when you out and about and you're trying to find that wrench, it's not good. Here's a plate, standard issue Peak Design plate, probably compatible with the Peak Design back end things. What do you call that thing? The capture. These are capture screws. There's a longer one for if you want to use the bottom plus the plate, you'll see in a second. And then there is the shorty for if you're just going to use the plate, the plate itself, the clutch itself. Of course, it comes with Scan Me to get instructions. I know how Peak Design works, so I don't need them instructions. But they gave pretty picture instructions because some of y'all don't like reading. So you got the tripod plate, you got split rings in here, right, in case you need. You have the standard micro clutch right here with the built-in tool, and then you have two different screws, long screw, short screw. For this particular demonstration, I will show you both real quick because it's actually relatively simple how this works. This thing is the whole length of my Rico, but that's funny. So anyway, if I were to put this on the bottom of my Rico, it's going to be like that. This is going to be attached at the top, and it's going to give me a like 2-finger grip to hold my camera like that and never worry about dropping it again. So real quick, like, right? Go like this. This pops in here. Oh, it's a magnet. Nice. I like that. Get in there. There. So it's magneted to the bottom. So if you want to use the Peak Design, say you have a Peak Design tripod or you use a capture or something like that, then you're going to want to use it with this clip. It has a neat little groove right here, so it fits in, it magnets right in, and then it slides up against. So for installation with the plate, rubber side down, you would put this in here, you would find where it fits on your camera, and you would go to town. Now, unfortunately, on this little guy, I won't be able to use the plate, nor would I. Anyway, this camera's so small, doesn't really need a tripod. So I would use the short screw in this particular case, which is cool because all you do is screw it in a little bit, like such, not all the way, just a smidge. And then you hit that, boom. You're in there like swimwear, right? You grab the aforementioned tool by pressing it in, peeling it out. Let me get it out first because my fingers are bigger than yours. Damn. There we go. So you just put that on the bottom like such, tighten it down, and then you're in there like swimwear. I'm the weird person. I know I can't be the only one. I'm sure Matt is in here with me too. It has to line up like perfect. Like I have to sit there and tweak on it for seconds and make sure that it's exactly lined up, but that's just how I roll. This thing is actually a little too big for this Rico, so this will be better set on a different camera, but we're just going to run with it because it's already here. All right, so there it is. It is in position. I like that it gives a nice solid flat base to my Rico. And then all I would do in my particular case is take this off, put in the little ring, right? So I need a little ring like this. And then I would put in this little ring. Sony cameras come with these rings already built in. And then once they're in place, you cover it with a little thing like that, and you'll be good to go. I can tell you right now, I'm probably not going to use this micro clutch on this Rico. But you see how the system works. All you do after that is you adjust this strap to the size of your fingies. So this is going to be on the top and then flip back down to reconnect to this button. So in the O-ring, it's going to go like that. and this button's back up on the top of this button. The buttons are really tight. They are designed for you to stretch the Hepalon over it in order to get a good lock, same as any other Peak Design guy. But yeah, I like it. I'm just not going to use it on this Ricoh. It's too big. This Ricoh is super tiny, but I'm in love with this camera. So it'll probably be much better fit on the ZV-1. Nope, they're about the same size. So yeah, that's going to end up going on a slightly bigger camera. But yeah, actually the ZV-1 is smaller than the Ricoh. Who'd have thunk that? What I like about the Ricoh is it's just gorgeous camera. It really, really is. All right, so that's my Peak Design clutch class for today. If you need a small micro clutches are cool because you see all of the cool photographers like basically holding their camera with two fingers like this. That's what it'd be about. It'd be about a clutch. Sometimes I get crazy and I hold my A7 naked with just two fingers and nothing else. And I know it's crazy because if somebody knocks it out of your hand, you probably want to beat the brakes off of them, but it would be your fault. So it's good to get a clutch just so that you can make sure it doesn't get knocked out of your hand. But I swear, I walk around all the time with 70 to 200 and no additional support holding my camera with a couple of fingers. I know it's stupid. So these are safety measures for that. All right, let's dig in to that. And yeah, I definitely will put the links in the description. Looks like Luis gave you one. You can roll with that. Pretty cool stuff. I'm running into a somewhat love-hate relationship with Peak Designs lately, but their camera stuff is so good. I'm kind of over their bags at the moment. I am deeply into Shimoda and Nomadic. Ooh, it's excuse me, sorry. Don't put can in your pocket when walking to studio. It will cause an explosion on your desk. All right, let's get stuck in, as they say. Let's get stuck in. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the brand Nubian Ecamm Live Beta. We're going to rebuild this. We're going to rebuild this just so that you can see. Been eyeing the jar. You know what? You can go ahead and buy it used, Matt. The only reason why I bought this guy new, there's nothing special about this in comparison to the older GR3s. Pick any GR3, but remember there's two. So this is the 18 millimeter, right, which is basically 28 millimeter. And then there's the other one, which is basically the 40 millimeter equivalent. So I'm still going to end up buying one more because I want the 40 millimeter equivalent too. But the diary edition, I just wanted this colorway. And I know it's stupid. I either wanted the white colorway, which doesn't exist anymore and hard to find used. But the diary edition is limited edition. There's only 1,000 pieces. You know, as weird camera collector types. There you go. Just buy the street edition. That'll be the same, or the urban edition, which will be the 40 millimeter equivalent. But yeah, pick one up used. Yeah. I did not know that Waterloo is from Austin. Of all the bubbly waters, it's the one with the most flavor. even the water is purpose. Yes, sorry. I know what you meant. I see what you meant. Okay. Yes, Melvin, you do see shadows. Not a fan of shadows, but in this case, they're actually pretty decent. So let's go and rebuild this real quick. Let me make us a new scene here. Let me show you some of the stuff that's in the beta. First thing I'm going to do is put a camera over here, and then I'll just make it a little bit small so you can see. And then maybe for this particular situation, I'm going to get you guys a slightly brighter background just for this. Boom. Okay. First things first, over here in the bottom of the overlay panel, you'll see, if you're brand new to Ecamm, you don't know what this is, trust me, I do a demo on this every single Friday. Just watch this and then check out any one of my demos. I cover the whole entire thing, soup to nuts. But anyway, so I have the ability to bring in an image, bring in an animated image, a screen share image, a text. But on the bottom, here's a new one. You're like, what in the hang is that? Well, it's a new shape overlay. What? New shape overlays? Why, yes, it is. Oh, my God. Yes. Oh, my God. Is it real? right? So yes, we got brand new shape overlays down here. So that's that one. And then let me show you some things that we can do with that. Okay. So here's a shape overlay. It's just whatever, man. It's just a stupid box. All right, cool. Right? I can say rectangle or circle or squircle. You know, squircle is my D, right? Anyway, so let's get back to rectangle. DJ rectangle. And then, all right, so Paul said, I'm stupid. Here's the new button down here. New shape overlay. There you go. So I just hit that button to get the shape. Thank you, Paul. It's such a habit to be doing the demo already in demo mode. So yeah, this is not live demo mode. And this is live demo mode. Yay. Here, let me get rid of I can't stand stuff on my desktop. Let me get rid of that. Hey, be the squirrel. Oh, yeah. Y'all know do that we. Me say, get rid of that. There you go. All right. Boom. If we press this, inside this box here, you'll see a whole brand new set of dialogists. There's rectangle, circle, squircle, right? You got no fill, color fill, gradient fill. You got fill. You got all kinds of fill. Yo, this is so cool, right? You get in here, you can get your gradient on. Okay, you can get your gradient on. There you go. Let me twirl this back just a wee bit so I can see and y'all can see, and then we all can see. Boom. All right, you got the ability to stick your borders back on still if you're about that life. I know some of y'all is about that border life. Some of y'all like to run for the border, right? So we get a little border life in there. Let's hit this one. Let's keep it on brisant. All right, we can adjust the corner radii, you know, so you can round it out about like how you like it. I just seen a whole bunch of like buttons fly. That's good. That means it's working. Where's 28? Right there. Okay. You can mess with your opacity or opacity for you uncultured folks. Now, you guys ready for this? Boom. Man, okay. Remind everybody right now, send an email to marketing@ecamm.com and ask to double click the bubble to get back to default value. Because if I'm all the way here, I can't get back to 100. So if I say it, it's just Doc being an eggplant. If you guys say it, it's the users want it. Trust you me, after you mess with this enough times, you want to be able to double click. Oh, that one works. So if I go here, oh, but not in rotation. Okay, so just make sure we do that. All of the buttons need that double click life. So that's a good beta feedback right there. Now, this is crazy. This is bananas. All right, you can go into your different modes. Just like Photo Shizzle, you could get in here and you could do some nasty things with these, okay? You can get in here and mess with all of these joints. Anybody that knows their Photoshop game or Photoshop-esque programs, you know that this is la freaking jit. You can get down with the get down. This is just nuts. Anyway, so you can go all the way through those and play until your heart is content. You still got your transitions, how you want the shape to fly in. And then, like Melvin said, you can hit the shadow and you can blur the shadow, right? You can make a bigger distance on the shadow, and then you can adjust the angle of the shadow. All of these have tap to reset. Let me move this. Yeah, everything has tap to reset except rotate. Okay, it's probably just a simple miss of the thing. Anyway, so not a huge fan of shads, but you know, some of y'all like that shadow life, but no one knows but the shadow knows do one. All right, so we're gonna get a distance here. We're gonna call that. We're gonna pull this back to like about such, and then we're gonna make it subtle. set the blur to like 30. Gangster. Now, once you know your numbers, just know your numbers so you can come back and you can do that one more again. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's dip out of here, right? So you can do something. You can embiggen it like such, right? You can grab the corner and unembiggen it like such. Be careful when you look at this stuff about the banding. Yes, Paul, it's a proper shadow. I'm being posh. Manchester, remember? It's a shadow. No one knows what lurks in the evil in the hearts of men. Okay, he's back with his thing. It's really nasty, right? Isn't it cool? Isn't it cool? Come on. It locks when you're close to the center. Oh, there you go. That's a good call, Rich. So Rich is saying when you're operating the sliders like such, it does have a little like gangster bounce in the middle that will get you where you get you. So that's good to know. All right. Boom. Boom. That is cool. Just check in. Yeah, I like to tap it to get to the center because it's just quick while you're doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like stop what you're doing because I'm about to ruin the image style that you used to. You know what I mean? Like it just makes life easy when you get there. Like that, my friends, is hellified gangster. Okay, hold on. Let me just go and get some text that we want to pop in for the win. And we will call this straight gangster as well. Super cool. This is just all special kinds of gravy. All special kinds of gravy. Let's get back in here. Let's demo the modes again. Boom, boom, boom. And then now, what you can do is come back, hit the text box now, because there's some new things over here as well. You have the text color. We're going to leave it on white, like such. And then we're going to pick Monster Rat, right? I'm going to get an extra boldy. And then we're going to go hot new Ecamm beta. It's a beta for those of y'all from the other side, but it's a beta to us. Now, you will notice they have moved the background button. There's an edit in background. But I want you to pay something attention to this. I'm going to come back to this. As a matter of fact, to make sure that we don't forget, I'm going to come back to this because this has been driving me insane for over a decade. I'm sorry, especially those of you who like to use bootleg fonts. Those of you who insist on using bootleg fonts, y'all have horrible kerning and line heights because you downloaded some free bootleg font. And you have to. I get it. Sometimes you have to because that's the one that's out there. But I tend to stick with like the Adobe Foundries or the Letterhead Foundries. Linotype. I stick to foundries that I trust because nothing sucks more than gigantic rivers in your text. It is horrible. It looks worse on video. It's horrible enough to work, but it's horrible enough on print. It's really, really bad on video. So picking a good quality font, especially as your master font for your brand, nothing like picking some cheap, low budget, freebie font as the master font for your brand. And then when you need more than 2 or 3 lines of the same typeface, I'm gonna adjust my English here. It's just, yeah. It's horrible. And you guys know what I mean because you've seen those videos where there's the collection of kerning mistakes where it's supposed to be click this or that, but it looks like instead of click, it looks like it's talking about a bell end. Yeah, just be careful. Just be careful. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking about that because people get mad because like, man, I don't want to buy expensive fonts. Okay, then look like if you wish. I'm just trying to help you. All right, so here's your background color. We're going to turn it off. And then we're going to turn off the old text margins too. Don't need that. Turn off the border width. I just want a raw naked font. Why? Because I'm going to bring it in here like such. Oh my God. Becky, look at her butt. It is so big. Right, Paul? Right? Paul gets it. I know Paul's a designer, so Paul gets it. Paul also probably knows what happens when his clients use crappy fonts and then they have a kerning mistake that makes a word turn into something they probably didn't mean to say, because that's what happens. Now, that's what happens. Let me move this down just so I can remember where it's at. I just leave it there for my own personal memory. I'm trying to think of the one, but they were trying to say something click, and it ended up saying bell end because they didn't do it right. Anyway, so let me show you some other tricks you can do. So I'm gonna just drag this up here. So here's a hot girl summer. Ooh. Watch this now. We're gonna come back in here and we're gonna change the background to Gray Johns. And then we're gonna leave the text margin, everything is, but watch this. In the middle, there's a feature, cut out text. What that mean, Doc? It means that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Do you believe that? Can you dig it? Right? Isn't that dope? Isn't that dope? It is so good. Okay, so listen, Paul is correct. If you happen to download the latest update for the release version, you're not going to see none of this. It's just an update for the release version. This is in the beta. You got to go to beta.ecamm.com to get down with the get down. This is not your mama's beta. This is that, that real deal holy feel, okay? I just realized this was missing from my party, so let me put that in there and hit it with
DJ Doc Rock. DJ Doc Rock.
Right? Cut it out. Shut the front door. Right? Fan-freaking-tastic. You forgot the freaking Aubrey's. Michelle is hashtag mind blown from the bathroom at work. Jim, what is up, man? All the Hotlanta. Look, Hotlanta, and then Hotlanta, and then Hotlanta again. All of the Hotlanta kids showing up together. Y'all in the same room? Oh my God, right? This is just gangster. Yes. Monster Rat, my name, is also the business. I'm trying to wait, but is there the same option? Man, shut up, Melvin. Get out of my demo. There's a space down to the left for shape for reset. All icon would be practical. All right, cool. Boom. All right. So again, any of these feedbacks you have, make sure you put this somewhere so that the people who make this thing can know. Because I agree with you. Like, I'm not a huge fan of shadow. However, what Dixon said here is correct. Shadows are for subtlety, right? Where people get themselves wrong is they come in here and they do the shadow like that. That's just dumb, okay? So we're talking like keep it mad subtle in the background. And then actually this one won't work because of the way I have the gradient set. I'd have to adjust my gradient so that my top is a wee bit different. Can be did. Let me get into the same. There you go. So now a shadow works a little bit better, right? But shadow is best done like habanero sauce. Really, 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 really faint. And unfortunately, there's not a lot of opacity on here, so you got to use the blur and then take the distance and get it really tiny. Like, don't get crazy with it, right? As long as you can keep it kind of quiet, they're okay. But me personally, I ain't even about that life. Look, you can click here to make the opacity of the shadow even more opacitous, so it's barely there, right? So now I'm rocking the opacity of the shadow at like 50%. It's there. It's there for those who are staring. For my pixel peepers, it's there, right? Here, let's do us a favor. Let's do off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, on, off, on, off. See, real subtle, real subtle. If you keep it subtle, you can use it. If you're not gonna keep it subtle, don't use it. Simple. Listen to Dixon. He know what he talking about. He know what he talking about, man. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to tighten up tighten it up between the T and the A and beta. Exactly. So you see, this is what Rich is talking about. If you look carefully, right, there is a nice little flow in between the letters. And what it is, Rich, is actually the E and the T is too tight. Everything else has a similar flow, but also the C, the A, and the M is too tight. So you can get in there and tweak with it right? And what it has to do, the reason why it gets like this, people, is there's M spacing. It's basically the space in between the letters. So in the edit text section of this bad boy, you can come in here and then you can like select these two letters and then grab this kerning right here and boom. Or you could do something custom. You know what I mean? You can do whatever you want. You can do beta for the Brits. It's in the beta. But right, so you can get in here and you can tighten it up. Right? Whenever there's a river that's a little bit out of control, you could be like that song and tighten up. Right? So if you have a hanging chat, just get in there and tighten it up. Let's do that, tighten up. Man, say Archie Bell and the Drells. Like, seriously, Tighten Up, one of the dopest songs ever invented. Just saying. Just saying. Okay, why is my... Okay, there we go. I was a little bit in there. All right, cool. So let's get rid of that. Let me show you some more stuff you can do. I'm going to hit this text box right here. And then we could leave all of that. We're going to go to like a Monster Rat regular. And then I'm going to get this amount of text here. And then hit boom in there like swimwear. Right here, I want to hit it. Boom. And then let's go and add this box. All right, so now what I want to do is grab this edge and pull it in so that it fits the business that we are working with here. And then, of course, we're going to change the here's a problem. Let me show you. This is a problem that we just solved. My initial reaction was to come in here and do something like such. Let's just do solid color. My initial reaction was to put the text in the box like such, right? In which case, I would increase the margin a little bit. But I can't grab this bottom and design it how I want to design it. It's not going to fit and allow me to do that. So in this particular situation, I would hit the like that and then hit the little thing like this here. And then I would go solid, solid, solid as a rock. That's just what love is. Here, get that, hit that. And then take my corner radius back to about there. And then I'm going to pick maybe squircle. No, rectangle works for this particular situation. Okay, so I would rock it like this instead. And that margin is too big, but we can fix that later. Because now I can get the shape that I'm looking for, right? This is the shape that you're looking for. And then I can put it here, right? Let me fix that border because it's going to make my face hurt. That's why you should use the numbers, people. I got numbers in here. Dude, my Stream Deck button is not wanting to be my friend right now. Oh, that's okay. Stream Deck might have went dumb, but that's okay. Me not need you, Stream Deck, you dummy. If you want to be like that, El Guido. Okay, that's the same. Okay, so we're going to do it without the Stream Deck. Because in this particular case now, because this thing wants to be faulty, I'm going to put the text on the top. I'm going to unembiggen the box accordingly. I need it big enough that these lines don't wrap, but skinny enough that I get the control that I want. So now I can hit the pencil and I will 86 the background. So it's just none. And then now I can put this in here like such, and then grab this rectangle and pull it out, right? And then to make this look prettier, this is important, people. Pay attention. Write this down. I want to hit edit text, and I want to grab these bottom lines right here, and then I want to increase the line height, okay? Then I also might, if this is sitting on the 16, because these are important points, I might take that to like 18 and then hit save. There you go. And then I want to, boom, edit this text one more again, just because that is, I'm going to fix this. You can adjust the verbiage to make it fit because we don't want extra lines. Okay, so now I have a better looking setup. And then what I could do is in the empty space, just so it's not ugly, of course, you could always crop this up. But if you're trying to make it even, you don't have to fill all the empty space. You just don't. You can just leave it, right? But if you insisted, you could grab like a little, color chip or something, or grab a little Sherwin-Williams logo or something and just add it. But look, people, don't get in the habit of filling all the space for no apparent reason whatsoever. But if I was gonna, I could just do something like this. Boom. And now we're in there. Now we're in there, right? So because we got the empty text box, we got the ability to make a shape, we can make things look prettier than they normally would look without. I'm just now going to be me and tweak out on sizing and spacing because that's just how I get down with the get down. But yeah. Now, you could even come in here and tweak real hard, double this, hit the edit text, grab this back to colon, right? And then let's go with the, oh, you know what? It was a different font. We'll pick Helvetica. We'll hit Helvetica bold. We'll hit this one again, Helvetes bold, right? We'll hit this one again, Helvetes bold. You know what I mean? We're just prettifying this joint up a wee smidgen. All right, we're going to pick that one, Helvetes in bold. And if I was you, I might, if I have a certain font thing situation, I might record a macro to let me hit that automatically. But yeah, now we just bless it up a wee bit different, right? You can even bless up colors, whatever. You guys all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? This is cool. I just check in. Everybody in the Hotlanders in the building. Dude, I can name them tunes mad quick. Yo, whatever you want, Jim. Man, Jim, me, you, and the other Jimmy Hicks is going to be in the whiskey drinking class. What do you think about them kids? Oh, you going to Braves game tonight? Dope. I'm going to Manchester United game on Saturday in San Diego. If possible, might squeeze in the Daddy's game just because the food over there is legit. All right, so what else we got to show you in here? So again, we can do some wicked cool stuff with the shapes, all right? So let me 86 these two joints right here. We still, man, I haven't even gotten to all of the craziness yet, okay? It gets better. Let me throw up overhead like such. And then let me throw up the overhead in a custom shape, but let's hit it with a circle, right? And then we're going to go like this, bam, and we're going to come over here. We're going to open this box, and y'all ready for this? So yes, you can rotate your camera just a smidge. You know what I'm saying? Like that, my friends, is cool. This rotate the camera a smidge is good for somebody like Michelle because what she could do, oh, see, yeah, this doesn't have a thing. All right, so you can have a scene where you have this camera like this, right? And then you're going to duplicate this, and you're going to have another scene where you have the same camera with just a little, right? And then back to here. So you're going to go into preferences, and you're going to go to video, and you're going to turn off the cross dissolve and just be like no transition. Okay? So then Michelle's going to be like doing her thing. And she'll be like, listen, y'all. Y'all know that this is the business. Wait, I messed it up. Oh, that's right. My Stream Deck died. Hold on. It doesn't work without my Stream Deck. Anyway, y'all know that this is the business. Okay? Okay. Y'all, oh, wrong direction. Okay. Word. Girl. What? Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm done. I don't know why my text in the top changed. It's not supposed to change because it was supposed to be a direct copy, but hey, it's beta. Okay. What? Girl. Fam. Fam. Let me stop clowning. Now to mess myself up. You're like, hey, fam, listen. Oh God, there you go. So, girls like to hit the little tilt when they say something dope. You can just build it into your setup, right? Or the other option would be to hit this one and just make it a wee bit bigger and then use that as my emphasis. What? Right? Ermagerd. There you go. So, right, that's what it's for. That's the RCA dog head tilt. Like, what? You know what I mean? So you can get in there and you can get silly with it, but it's a good, break the monotony type situation. And a lot of times you just want to say something poignant to make sure they're listening and then come back, right? So you can just give yourself a little hotkey setup for that. My Stream Deck, this one needs to be unplugged and replugged. Hold on. Let's try to see if this works. It's this one right here. Did I tell y'all they sent me mine without my purple buttons? And for this, I am pissed. I asked for purple buttons. I got black buttons. Just saying. All right, so this is one of the updates is you got to rotate. Okay, again, we got our shapes. We still always had that. You got your video source. We always had that. In the color, though, now you can hit gradient borders on your color. Okay, so let's do something a little bit psycho. No, we don't want that. I just want to make sure y'all are seeing this. So we're going to get a little psycho with the border color. Move pencils, these crayons. But then you can rotate how it do, right? So because I have this circle touching this circle, I can, just make it so that these two colors kind of match. And now you got gradient on the thing. Purple duct tape is an easy fix. Yo, boom. So I love the fact that you can get in there and now you can hit the gradient on that. You can even do motion. I don't know if y'all seeing this. Let me embiggen this. Move out of the way, Sherwin. You dills, Nick. All right, I just want y'all to pay attention to the motion. It is, hold on. Let's do this. And let's border this up. Okay. Let's corner radius this up. All right. Hey, listen, here's actually an important statement while I'm cracking jokes. If you look carefully, now some of you guys are pixel peepers. I know that Paul probably already knows this. Dixon, not Duncan. Duncan don't know anything. I'm joking, Paul. You might notice that there are weird little artifacts pop in on here, right? That's going to be because mathematically it's not an even equation. So what you're going to want to do is as you are in here doing this, man, the Stream Deck did not come back on. What in the hell? Let me open the app. Stream Deck. Maybe the app crashed. Anyway, you're going to want to go in and you're going to want to look at there we go. You're going to want to look at this number real quick. And you see those little boxes down here on the bottom? That's going to have to do with finding a math number that matches the resolution that you're shooting at. So you might want to force it at 13, but 13 has weird steps, right? But if you get your math right, you'll find a smooth one. It's a mathematical calculation. So 36, in this particular case, with my colors, it gives me a nice, smooth corner radius. It's not the prettiest corner radius, but it's prettier than the weird jaggies by making a number that doesn't mathematically calculate, right? It's math. All of this stuff is math. So you're just going to have to do a little visual acuity and then find a little smooth area. And somewhere between 36 and 41 is pretty decent on the eyeball. So you know what I'm saying? So just think about that as you're futzing around with these things and, trying to get your shapes together. Same thing with the border width. Once you got it, it should be smooth, just like the Silka. But also know if you pick odd numbers, your border width might calculate incorrectly. You might have a weird, ratio, if you will. So if you want to be that particular, please do. If you're not that particular, forget everything I just said. These are not the droids you're looking for. All right, cool. So, man, the betas are solid. How dare you? How dare you, Roy? Our betas are solid as a rock. I'm clouded. So anyway, yes, thank you, Rich. Thank you. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Exactly. All right. Anyway, so if you are going to use something like this, it's not the Urkel of the circle, but you can put some motion in your border. Anyway. Hey, if it is in beta's operator area. So, yes, you can run the beta and a release simultaneously. So you can play with the beta on your machine and then run the release when you do your stream. You just got to be real cognizant of launching the right, because I have completely launched the wrong version when I'm ready to go. But I live in beta. For the most part, I live in beta like I never am on the release. I'm on the release like the first week it comes out until the 0.1 comes out. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure you did know that you can put motion on your joints. You also have blends, and it's the blend for the whole camera, not just the border, right? So if you want to get in and to do some like shake up oriented things, or you want to build a really wicked countdown timer, right? You can get in here and play with some of the lighting and the tone and stuff. And, honestly, like you might just come in and do a screen and of course turn off the weird, like color and stuff like that, because you might just want to be in, the head in the class that you're teaching, but not want to take over the whole thing. So overlay is probably better for that. But you can mess around and find something that works. Look, you can even do hue. I like this one. Luminosity with a good background. Play it. Come on. Look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the ghost of Father Time here to tell you, don't do something stupid. Fam, look, are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? Like Ecamm is just next level. All these kids out here playing. Oh, Ecamm. All right, cool. You knock yourself out. We are gonna look fly. We're gonna look pretty fly for a non-white guy using all of the cool new features in the Ecamm beta. I'm just saying, this is the sauce. This is absolutely that sauce.
DJ Doc Raw. DJ Doc Raw.
I just felt like pressing that button. Anyway, let's see. There's some more cool. There's so much stuff in here, fam. You really just got to get in here and play around and see what you're doing. Let's check one that I didn't check for yet, but let's investigation. I'm going to drop in my favorite horse graphic. And did they add borders to? Yes, they did. Ladies and gentlemen, you can put borders on your emojis. Let's move this big head effer out the way. You can add borders to your emojis. Yes, I am excitement. Oh, I'm very excited. That's very excited. Yes. Look, you even have a button to replace the asset. Oh, that's very exciting. Replace the asset. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you joking? Yo, check it out. He said you can even put round corners on the images. I am very excited. Yes, yes, Mother Humper, yes. Oh my God. Now we are cooking with Pam. Look at this joint. Yes. Okay, wait. All right, wait. There gotta be more. And is it in? Yes, it is. Are you ready for the next comedian? Oh, That is gorge. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. And you can even do what we was doing before. So if you wanted to have a little subtle something, like, everything doesn't have to be everything. Sometimes it's done with subtlety. You can like throw your little logo back there and screen it. You know what I mean? You could throw your logo in the back like such. Boom. Beat it, horse. And then play with this and come in here and find yourself a blend mode, like multiplicate, right? And then hit the opacity. Boom! Tough acting to knacted. Now we're in there like swimwear. Moan with it, fam. Moan with it. Look, listen. I ain't even playing. I'm not playing games. Download the beta. Stop tripping. All right, stop. Stop what you're doing, because I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you used to. Look, it's back here. Y'all can't see it, but look, this is how you keep people from stealing your shit. Hey, man, why you black out the label? So they can't bite your shit. You can get in here and just add a little bit of subtlety. You can have that dude creeping in the back. So, like, station identification, as Kirk calls it. Look at that. Look at that. Friends and family. That is it. Anyway, download the beta. Just get in there and play, right? You guys can hang out with each other in the Discord. You can like show each other the new features. You can practice new stuff. Y'all can find holes in the beta, because that's what betas are for. And then let us know by sending a feedback to the K&G so they can tighten it up. And there's no reason not to look this dope nowadays. They didn't add it. I say we. I did nothing but say what I wanted, and then they added it. Yes, the features that have been added are amazing, and this beta is in it. And this is just the beginning. We still have a whole much more to go. But yes, this, my friends, is freaking jit. It is legit. So this is your Ecamm 4.1 beta. They didn't even. Oh, you know what? This should be a picture of June. Because June loved to come into the back. He loved to come into the back of my stream and be standing back there doing something stupid. So I should definitely change this picture to a picture of the King DeLorean. Just throw him in the back. Let's see. What did Jeremy say? Slight angle and a little bit of shadow, right? 100%. 100%. So true. Virtual links assets. Dude, you could do that already because we are running on Linux. So yeah, you just build symbolic links. Boom, it's right there. You can already do that. You can do that right now. Or look, all you gotta do is don't do something crazy. See this folder right here? This folder is called Ecamm Assets. If it goes in the show, it's in this folder. So you ain't looking. You ain't looking. Keep all your stuff in one place. Ecamm Assets. That's all you gotta do. If you keep your stuff in one place, you never can get lost. So I creep, yeah, just keep it on the down low. Dude, that fool probably walking around the hallway right now. June be creeping up on folks all the time. I'm just saying. And he's scared to live and piss out of me. But he get that from mom. I used to be in the store doing something mad stupid or clowning or half asleep or still drunk. And mom, she don't make noise when she walk. She'll pull right up behind with that big ass blue ruler. Moheo. Ah! It's like, what are you doing? Huh? Nothing. So June has inherited that from mom. That stealth walk. I'm about to bust you in the head with this ruler. Dude, this is so cool. Like, I'm sure there's even more. I did have a whole list of all of what features was added. Let me see if I can pop in the new text box. I did have a whole list. What did I do with them? Here it is. There is the list. There is the list. Bim, 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 bim. Boom. Oh, look. So instead of doing what I was about to do, all I need to do for real, is let me 86 this. So I'm gonna cut that. Oh, you don't want to be like that. I can just turn it off because it's in showing all scenes. I'll go back to this scene here, and then I'll move this over here, and then I'll pop this over here. Boom. And then I'll go to dark background. There is all of the new stuff. No, I did keep that little thing in the bottom because I wanted to tell y'all what that was about before I left. So let's do what Paul said. Let's unembiggen it. Let's hit that. Let's give it a little rotate. Not that much. I mean, subtle rotation. Don't get crazy. A little subtle rotation, a little subtle shadow. The shadow might be hard. Then bring the distance in. Bring the blur in. No. Oh, there it is. Oh, just hit the opacity of the shadow. So it's subtle. There you go. Then put the little blockhead fool up in the corner somewhere. Gangster. Yeah, there you go. Cool. So I did want to keep this round by here. That's the one. That's the one. All right, cool. I did cover the kerning and the line height, so we did that already. Let's 86 that. Let me come to over here and get us an asset. Let me grab an asset from the downloads. Keep it on the downloads. That's what you do with all of your things, Jeremy. Just keep them on the download. Let me go to art list, ARTLIST. Hi. Oh, I love art list. The one thing that them and Storyblocks both do, what drives me batty, is I mean, I guess it's for their own safety, for the amount of people that's probably cheating, but they are forever like erasing your credentials, so you gotta relog in every time. Let's find, let's see. Let's do a search on that real quick. And let's see. You know what? This is a stupid one, but let's just use this guy. So I'm going to download this. I'm going to just download it in HD so that it's quick. Yeah, it wasn't a ruler. It was a metal yardstick. Because we watched, what was that movie, June? Crouching Tiger. So we called it Limu Bai. But instead of being the green destiny, it was the blue destiny because it was a blue metal ruler. Uh-oh, mom is coming with Limu Bai. Oh, that's too funny. Oh, that's too funny. All right, so listen. Let me demo mode you folks. I'm gonna drag this in. Here's the little thing. We're gonna pop it in right here. Let's put it in an overlay thing just to be sure. Okay, add it as an animated overlay. So there's this dude, and he's doing the thing. So if we press this, oh, it's not in here. Oh yeah, green screen. Boom. So that's all you need. Damn. Wait, I thought I did press demo mode. What the hell? All right, my bad. All right, this guy's picture was dumb. Let's get a different one. Let's see what we got here. There's so much. Oh my God, there's so much cool stuff we're going to be able to do. Oh, this one's right up my alley right here. It's short, but it's right up my alley right here. I'm going to need this one. I am going to... What? Wait, Matt, are you joking? Okay, so Matt's going live. You got an hour, Matt, because after that, everybody's going to ignore you and watch Ken and Glenn. But Matt's going to go live now. All right, watch this, people. So I'm going to drag in this asset here. Animated overlay. And then I'm going to hit this. And then I'm going to go to... wait, where the heck did I just did? I forgot what I did. Not border. Where was it? Border with, Oh, color, radius, opacity, no. Man, why? I just did this like 2 seconds ago. Why am I dumb? Let me look at this one. Oh, blend mode. There you go. See, this is why you gotta pay attention to what you're doing. Hit that, hit blend mode, hit green screen, boom. The green screen kind of messes with old boy's shirt, but we can adjust the fade level just a smidge. And then you'll notice this one, the border is there. Hold the option key and just tuck it in just a wee smidge. I didn't mean to duplicate you, player. Go away. Okay. I can just see the border just a little bit just because of the way this was shot. It wasn't shot perfectly, but I could put homie over here and then hit the play. Boom! Out of there. Out of there. Do it again. Do it again. Boom! Out of there. Red card. Go home. That is so good. That is so good. Oh, man, we about to put these on the stream deck, and then somebody going to come in, and then somebody's going to say something that they know they don't say around here. And so I'm be doing my stream like this, right? We're going to be talking, and somebody is going to say, oh, you know, guys, I really want to do this, but every time I want to do that, I feel so overwhelmed. And then let me do this. Let me get a little high key right here and then do Y. Okay, and then we're going to turn this off. And they're going to like, oh, so I was trying to do this, but I feel overwhelmed. Bam! Out of here with that. And they're going, no, but like I was really feeling overwhelmed. Bam! You said it once. I'm going to say it twice. Get up out of here. Beat it. Oh, it's on. It is on. Yes. Yes. Oh, you guys are in trouble. You guys are in trouble. Doc is pulling out the yellow cards. Oh, bam. Get out of here. Bam. Second card. Leave the field. Get out of here. Beat it. You gone. Okay, I'm done. Don't blame me. Blame Paul Dixon because he reminded me about that. So, not my fault. That's Paul Dixon's fault. Oh my God, this is going to be so much fun. Fam, it's going to be so much fun. I already did the cutout text, Paul. Where you at? See? That's why he get fired. I just saw that. I already did cutout text. That is good. That is good. We are in here. This is going to be so much fun. Gang, I don't even know what to do with myself. We about to have a party up in here with all of the cool new stuff that you can do in Ecamm. Hey, wait, I got one more for you, then I'm going to stop playing. I'm going to bring this over here. Where we at? Showing the current scene. Hey, why everything wants to show in all scenes? Anyway, animated overlay. All right. And then we're going to put this down here. We're going to fully embiggen it. And then we're going to hit the button. And then we're going to hit blend mode, green screen. Oof, 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 oof. And then we're going to add a hotkey. All right, remember, click on the little thing down here. Come here. Press. Why you don't want to press, damn it? Okay, let me unembiggen it. Sometimes that helps. Oh, this one don't want to do it. Anyway, you can do it. You want to set it so that when it disappears, it comes back. So anyway, I'm going to press that. Got my green screen situation all squared away. And then I'm going to drop it to about right here like it's hot. And then I need to go into the stream deck and put it on a like rave music type situation. I don't think I have any. That doesn't work. But anyway, you would just pretend. So you would come over here, you'd have this off, and then let me add a button to this. All right, so you would just come over here and do something like this. stupid. I'm going to have too much fun. I'm going to bring out my DJ joints. I'm going to just sit here and play music. And I'll just bring on my own crowd. And like, here we go. Let's just rave. Let's rave. Boom. And then, okay, wait. On the stream deck, you got to have the people. You got to set all the lights to go into the hue cycle mode and then have the song and just set it all up on the stream deck. Oh, God. Yo, Paul, listen. For now, I'm purposely going to not even explain that mess because our people won't be able to control themselves like Duncan this morning showing up with his nose all swollen. I want people to leave those damn things alone and focus on how to stream. Oh, God. Yeah, Sammy, you should work on that. You're younger and nicer than him. Oh, yeah. Right, that's what I'm saying. That's not the right song for that particular crowd, but come on. Right, I'm going to build a whole stream deck like macro that just has all of the parts in here doing all the things. Like it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Yeah, that beat definitely didn't work for that particular song. Oh, let's try that. So what happens if... Oh, I know what to do. So you make another scene, and then we're going to put these people on, and then we're going to add this. Okay, so you're going to be here, but I need you guys off. It's not going to work. Hold on. I'm going to mute the sound effects for a second. There. And then on. There we go. So now you can do it like this. Let me undo that, and you can go. Oh, yes. Yes. You just need a button real quick. Like. So stupid. It's so extra stupid. Look, you guys ready for this? Watch this.
DJ Brock.
Yeah, that's super loud. Rich is probably dying right now. Sorry, Rich. Oh my God. Yeah, we need some EDM music for that clip. I was just too lazy to go get one. See, I'm going. Shut up, Paul. Oh God. Yes, dude, this is way too fun. It's way too crazy. Like what Kid and Glenn have done to this baby, I'm telling you right now, it's a whole new world. It's a whole new world. A new exciting point of view. Oh my God. Yeah, so much cool stuff. We got all myriad type things. All myriad type things. Yeah, no, you don't need to buy any new equipment. You just need to play with what you got. Okay? Just play with what you got. Wait, what is Anna texting right now? Hold on. Anna Keel is saying something. Oh, there we go. There we go. Never mind. Yeah, there's so much new things to play with. So much. Oh, I know what I forgot to show you guys since Paul made me think of it. So I'm going to hit this button right here. And then I'm going to hit that. We're going to leave rectangle is cool. Matter of fact, let's just go with circle. Circle's better. And then what we're going to do is 86 the border. And then we're going to go into here on the blend mode. We can leave that. Transition. Fill. Under fill. We're going to go pixelate. So now we are a witness protection program. Wait, y'all absolutely know that that's still me. So we might need to blur that just a little bit more because y'all could 108% know that's me. But there's your pixelate option, so we can crank that a little bit more. and then it's harder to tell. All right. So, and then there's always the one person on the pixel job that does one of these. So you just make sure you make your pixel big enough that your guest doesn't like, oh yeah, so just make sure that nobody knows it's me snitching on the mafia. So you got pixelate in there if you wish to do such a thing. Oh, let me try something. What happens if I hold the option scroll? Ooh. You can subtle pixelate. Oh, that's crazy, boss. Yeah. Oh God, Paul. Now you want to kill people with the Intel machines for sure. Paul said we need tracking overlays. That would be sick. But all of the people that insist on keeping their 2019, which I don't understand, because you can sell a 2019 for a pretty decent clip right now and then buy a new M1, but they don't want to listen to that. All right. So you can do hexalate. Like that's different, but it is. So hexalate. If you do it like this, only this much, you can just look like bad TV. So today, I am shooting this with a Canon M50. Sony. Canon M50. Sony. Canon M50. Sorry, Gretchen. We're going to get in all kind of trouble today. Oh, let's see what else we got here. Man, I pressed the wrong thing. Come over here. Press the right thing, dude. There we go. You can do comic strip. Ooh. Hi, I'm Velvet Jones. Let's make this one a square, a rectangle. And then we're going to adjust the rectangle. Boom. We're like, ladies and gentlemen, today we bring you Captain Ecamm. Ah! So yes, you can get in. Now you guys ready for some crazy stuff? You can do twirl. Hi, welcome to This is Doc doing drunk streams. Sorry. Anybody have another shot of whiskey? Right, like get in there and what's that dude's name on Hee Haw that was always drunk? Red Skelton. It's your bitter beer face. Actually, that looks a lot like JP. Sorry, JP. All right, then you can do this one. Small face. All right, listen up, people. Wait, I got this. Wrong. Listen, people. It's Megatron. I'm here to tell you to remember to download the Ecamm beta. You want to make sure you do that. Freakazoid robot. Please report to the dance floor. DOIES. DOIES. Rock, baby. I'll be a freakazoid. Come on and wind me up. OIES. I'll be a freakazoid. Come on and wind me up. OIDS. Man, we are in trouble. People are going to mess with this too much, and then it's just going to be a wrap. It's going to be a wrap. That's what we forgot, Mel, because it was still my voice. It didn't make no damn sense, right? Oh, my God, June, can we talk about it? Can we talk about it right now? That is so fucking true. Oops, I was supposed to do this. That is so true. I'm sorry, Michelle. I didn't mean to comfort him. He can't support why is my head twisted. It's the Uncle Festus. That's the look right there. Bruh, Yes, you could have a whole multiple camera setup with different characters, kind of like Val, so she can do her split personality situation like really, really good. This is too cool. Anyway, I got to get ready for the Ken and Glenn stream. So sorry, Brian. Sorry. That's my cut. Oh my God. When I was a kid, yo, I absolutely loved that joint. Thank you, Sammy. When I was a kid, though, that was Rich. Rich. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hold on. I need a green screen background and then I need a TOAST. Let me see. Rich did it, so I need a button. Paul, listen. Duncan, not Duncan, damn it, wrong freaking Paul. The amount of cool stuff that Dixon is going to be able to make now is just going to be stupid. So I'm going to highly suggest that you pay attention to the LSP store because I guarantee you in the next week, because Dixon is quick, probably by Friday before the next stream, Dixon will have whipped up some new shit that you could throw in your stream. For those of y'all who's too lazy to make any stuff or just don't know how, don't worry. I guarantee you Dixon will have you covered in no time. And yeah, I could just think of all of the cool stuff. Man, I told her to give me green screen and toast. It keeps showing me freaking bread. I am looking for like a whiskey shot, you jerks. This is legit. I'm not even joking. These clowns, I asked for green screen and toast, and they legit showed me bread coming out of a toaster. Dang, I'll have to make my own. I'm going to have to make a green screen whiskey shot so that whenever, Rich or somebody else brings up iPad, Ecamm and iPad, I can just have the animated whiskey pop up, be like, drink. Actually, now I just pull out my little green screen thing and it could just be me, right? I can just put myself on there. Oh, that's in the background. Undo that. Command Shift B. Undo it and add in all the overlays. Bam. And if it's in black, let's see, under blend mode, we don't have add, but we should have overlay. No, that's not the right one. We should do multiply maybe. Nope. Blue screen is not going to work on black. Yeah, I have to make a one for just standard alpha. We don't have standard alpha, so we got to cheat. But this one is so easy. I can just cut it out in like Photoshop or, I'm sorry, Canva or something like that. Anyway. Will it work on a Galaxy? I'm not listening to you, JP. Not listening to you. Anyway, gang, I gotta go. You can't go live today. Wifey's out of town. Oh, you got to babysit? Dang. Man, just do like Luis and hold a youngin in your arm, tell the other one to help you. Just do it. Just do the daddy stream. Everybody will appreciate it. Nobody cares. Anyway, fam, this was fun. Just download the beta, play around. If you got questions, you know what to do. Yeah, I got to get ready for the Ken and Glenn stream. So I will see you guys over there. And yeah, look out for whenever Matt's wife come back to do the update on Final Cut, so you can know about that. So if you're unfamiliar, let's put Matt's channel in the chat. It's just like Conan, Matthew O'Brien, not to be confused with Conan. They're not related. They're both tall, but they're not related. So there you can go check out Matt's. Boom. And it's not Matt To'Brien. It's Matthew T. O'Brien. Okay. But I just want to read it as To'Brien. Sorry, Matt. Sorry. I didn't mean it. I take it back. I love you. Oh, wait. Let me check out my art list. Hold on. I got to get off of here, but I just thought of another thing I can do in art list now. Hold on. right, this is gonna be funny. Please tell me this is in here, art list. If not, I'm gonna have to check story blocks. One of these guys. Oh, they got it. Oh, they got it. It's on like Donkey Kong. I don't know how this is gonna work, but they got it. Hold on, Matthew T. O'Brien. Hold your socks, pimp. This, I don't know how this is gonna key, but I damn sight I'm fitting to try it live on this channel before I leave. Okay, you ready? Boom! Add to the overlay. Blend mode, green screen. Oh shit, it doesn't work. No, this should have been blue screen. Okay, so this is a good teaching moment. For those of you guys that don't understand, technically, this should actually be on the blue screen because you can't green screen green items on green. It's stupid, right? So technically, it needs a blue screen. So let me try a different one and see if it works. But I don't even know. I knew better and I did it because sometimes you're dumb. Just sometimes grown folks make mistakes. So that was stupid. But this other one that they have on here that's blue, it's actually kind of dumb as well because the blue is not blue enough. But I'm going to make one. It's super easy to make. Let me see this blue screen. They gave me some examples, but they're not very good. But let's see what will happen. So let me grab this and put this in here like such. Add it animated. This blue might not be blue enough, but let's try. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Yo, it is on and it worked. Oh my God. Yo, look for this in the Matthew O'Brien stream soon because we're chopping broccoli. We're chopping broccoli. Dude, you got to put the sound effect in everything. You got to put the sound effect in everything and like hook it up with a Stream Deck button. And so whenever you get a new member, all you got to do is hit them with the, and now we're chopping broccoli. Oh, look at that. That is glorious. Look, I'm going to get it with a little bit of rotate because don't just put things in. You guys heard me say this before, and some of y'all think I'm tripping, but don't just put things in as is because everybody else who's going to copy your idea will put it in as is. When you put it in, you want to put it in with a little sauce. So, Matthew O'Brien, thank you. We got a brand new member. Mr. Camera Junkie has joined the Broccoli Squad. Boom. See? And then you can hit it with one of these. Wait, I messed it up. Hold on. Let's do it this way. There you go. Boom! Tough acting to acting. I can't believe it worked. I got that one from Artlist, Matt. I know you have like story blocks or Artlist or something of that nature, but there you go. So you already got it. There's probably more footage in there, but again, if somebody has one that's junk and it doesn't really work, like there's a couple good black ones in here. This clip is better, but it's not on the screen, so. This clip is really cool. It just happens to not be on the screen. But something like this, or just do it yourself. Like, I mean, Matt has all the equipment. You guys don't have all the equipment, but Matt has all the equipment. He can make his own. But yeah, just put up a blue cardboard, and just go in there and make a little chopping broccoli. And then boom, boom. Now you got every time somebody joins or one of the members pops in, you can hit them with it. It's the Broccoli Squad. Chopping broccoli. Anyway, I am done. I am done clowning for today. This is going to be so dope. Oh my God. I'm curious what you guys are going to make. So if you come up with something cool, just tag me, right? I'm taggable on YouTube and then play around. And then, yeah, maybe tomorrow, when I finish packing early, I'll get right. That's horrible form. I seen that too, bro. Listen, people, I can't even use my knife because it's green. This bad boy is sharp. This has been known to take out any angry ex-boyfriends. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the flip side. Appreciate you guys. Listen, let me do this real quick because I've been meaning to make a graphic for it. I haven't done the graphic yet because I don't know how I want to do it. And this is one of those situations where you absolutely overthink the problem and don't get all the way in and just do it. And so, yes, I will sit here and say, even I sometimes overthink the problem. So let me do this real quick, and then we'll fix this so that way I won't have to overthink the problem. Before we go, we got to send a congratulations to all of our members, Simply Obs, Rich Graham, Eileen Smith, Paul C., Gretchen, Michael Kenny, a.k.a. Pushing Pixels, Raging Cajun, Rainy Cajun Jeremy, Mr. Camera Junkie, JP from iCast Enterprise, David Hunt, Matthew O'Brien, Janet from Animal Paradise, the Paul Duncan himself, and Sammy Superstar. Okay, so that's the first batch. Hold on, I got to bring up my other note because... What do you mean sometimes? What do you mean sometimes? Zip it, Paul. Why does Paul have to create problems for me? All right. So, where'd it go? I lost my note. I had a note. Where did it go? Oh, my God. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. So, then we got the, let's see, going down my list here. We got Kathy Hester, boom, Janice Anderson, and Keely Dunn, Rich Graham, Dina Taylor, Alec Johnson, Michelle Lontz, Rob Valls is in there, Elaine Dempsey, Eileen Smith, Gigi, Glenisa Gilead. We got that. Jason Perry, I already said, and Jeff Hawkins. All right, there you go. That's the members. Mahalo. Thank you guys for doing that. And I swear to you, I will get this done. I was like, should I do it in Final Cut? Should I just put it up as a static image? Like, how should I do it? And I don't know. I'm like, I'm going to have to get with Dylan, and we're going to have to make a plug-in so that you can do your Patreon or Discord, whatever members, as an overlay in Final Cut and export it. So now I got to call Dylan and see how we're going to make a plug-in in motion. He know what he doing. All right, anyway. Love you guys. Peace out.
City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine.